Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude. Where I do trailer reactions, I react to YouTube videos, I review YouTube channels, occasionally I'll review a movie, but really, I just do whatever the hell I want. Well, hello everybody, how are y'all doing? I thought I'd do a channel review today. This is a channel I found here called The Devil's Hour Productions. Finally found another ghost channel that I hadn't heard of. I think the last video I put out, or maybe the one before that, they featured a video from it. So I thought, well, I'll check it out. And so let's check out this channel, Devil's Hour Productions. Let's start this right now. The Prue Case Files. Prue was called upon by Tony with major claims of paranormal activity at her home. Tony's claims were very extreme. From cabinet doors opening in the middle of the night, to chair stacking, being touched, shadow people, and oppression. What you are about to see is 100% real, captured by the Paranormal Research Unit. I'm trying to, make it a little bit more exciting.
My name is Matt Benton, lead investigator of the Paranormal Research Unit.
Hello.
Welcome to the first episode of the PRU Case Files, Tony's Haunting. For this episode, I'm going to be breaking down some of the evidence that was captured during this case that we conducted back in 2017, June of 2017. What we captured was very interesting, and I've been wanting to release this footage for a while now. I'm not going to be releasing too much information about Tony and the family because of privacy reasons, so I am mainly just focusing on the evidence and a little bit of my conclusion of the case. For this very first piece of footage I'm going to be showing, this is more of something that's controversial in the paranormal field, and it's known as orbs. I'm usually 99% of the time on the side of it being something natural like dust and bugs. And I'm still not saying that this isn't what that is, but what was captured also caught something else with it.
You messing with the stove?
There's nothing that could have through a reflection.
Whoa, I just captured something.
What'd you get?
Okay, retrace what you just did. Just go do everything you just did. Do it again. Come back towards me. Yeah, I just saw something in front of the camera.
There's nothing that could have through a reflection.
Okay, I saw it right kind of in the center.
There's nothing that could have through a reflection.
Boom, right there.
Whoa, I just captured something.
This is only the second time I've ever captured an orb with audio attached to it. And
I didn't hear any
I find
audio.
that very interesting. Is it just coincidence that there's some kind of sound that was happening right behind the camera at the same time the orb appeared? I don't know. It could just be dust, and that's what happened.
There's nothing that could have through a reflection.
This next piece of footage is something very
Did you hear
astounding.
anything other than them
Something
talking?
I've never captured before on camera. This is real video of scratches forming on Tony's back, manifesting in front of our eyes.
It's probably just a back spasm. It's probably just a back spasm.
We can use that in his room.
Okay.
That small one you have in that room right now, that you had hooked up to the TV,
You can hook it up to the
we can hook it up to the DVR since it has.
Camera's not focused.
Wait, your back's burning?
Need to fix that.
Oh my god.
There we go.
She can't do that herself.
Go for it.
Look at
Into the light.
See.
into the light. There's that. Look, right here and right here.
I do see it.
But she can't do
Okay,
that.
yeah,
That's a wide one.
a little bit. I see it a little.
Before you had the back spasm, something went across her.
I'm gonna get the light.
Put your head down. No, actually, I do see it better with that.
Yeah,
There's
you see it
big
really clear
scratches.
there.
1, 2, 3. And that was before I had it back.
3.
Yours is too bright.
Mocking of the Trinity. Actually, I liked hers better on the camera.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'm wrong.
Yeah, it shows a little bit better on that.
It's always 3.
Skin's glistening, so it makes it better. Whoa. It's getting better.
It's
Yeah,
burning
it's getting
bad.
darker.
It's getting darker.
And it's not.
Okay, I want to say something about that. Usually when you get a scratch or something like that, over time, it does get darker and show up more. So I don't know if that's really anything. I mean, it's saying that something definitely scratched her, but I don't know if it was her or somebody there or what. But scratches do tend to show up more over time.
It's like it's raised a little. Look at that.
It's raising. It's getting. It's
Look at
getting
that.
worse. It's getting worse. Hold on. Keep. Hold on. I need to record this whole thing. I need to record this whole thing.
That one's raising a little.
That is weird, though. I mean, it
It's
is.
hot, which is definitely the report.
And right up
It's
there.
3 large.
There's 4 now.
This one's coming in.
Yeah. And there's
Oh my God,
there's
guys.
one
Oh,
up
wow,
here too.
yeah.
Wait,
Keep recording.
wait, stop.
Stop
Yeah.
this.
Do not.
There's
move.
one kind of angle
Okay,
on the
we were
right.
recording evidence of freaking. This is appearing in front of our eyes.
What is it?
Don't remove that flashlight. We are getting evidence of scratches forming in front of our eyes. It's still forming. I see it getting larger.
What
On
is
this camera, I can see it getting larger. Dwayne, you're missing out on this.
I like the music and everything. Adds
There's
to
one
the
at the top
suspense.
right. Right
Dude,
up there.
we are capturing scratches forming in front of our eyes.
And they're
Things
raising.
appeared right before our eyes.
They're raising too. You see it?
I'm getting dizzy.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get her out of this room.
We have to get her out of here.
Let's go.
I
We just captured, dude, there's 3 scratches. I captured on video, another one forming.
This is my house.
The basement.
No, outside. Get her outside.
No, I don't. She doesn't want to go outside.
Hold on. I want to see if we ever got worse.
And amethyst, it's amethyst, right?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see 2 of them right
The
now.
only stone that I've ever been drawn to. Ever. That I
Okay, now
carried
3. Yeah,
and remember with a huge
Wow, I
portion
can
of it.
see it.
and then the one kind of angling off too.
Here is the before and after photos of the scratch becoming larger and more prominent than it was at the beginning of this footage.
4. After.
Something that I noticed while looking at these scratches is that they seem to look different than normal self-inflicted scratches. Her scratches slightly raised with no blood, and something about them looked a little off. I wanted to test my theory and show you guys, so I scratched myself in 3 different ways you would expect someone to use if they wanted to hoax something like this. This is what scratches would most likely look like on Tony if she or someone else scratched her. I'm aware that my skin could react a little differently than Tony's, but I didn't want to scratch my client just to prove my point. I still feel these types of scratches on her would look very similar to these results.
So right now, I want to explain some more that those scratches that Tony got, it's very interesting because you can see how thin the scratches are. We just tested with our own fingernails what a scratch would look like.
That is where I
It's a lot
scratched
thicker.
Matt on the arm.
Yeah,
with
it is
my
thicker.
Fingernail.
It's not as
And then so you
Not as
see how
thin?
thick it is. It's thicker. It's looks
More
actually.
square.
It actually looks like someone did that by
Right.
fingernails, and
Yeah.
a little bit more down here.
I was really stressed at one point in my life, and I remember going to bed and waking up the next morning, and my head had scratches all over it. So I did it in my sleep, and it looked kind of like on his arm there. It didn't look anything like what was on her arm.
Fingernail, like claw, pin, like if you draw.
'Cause
your
mine,
needle
it
in
did
your arm,
bleed.
Yeah.
really sharp.
Let's try that.
Yeah,
Let's
hers
so
didn't bleed.
If you see, we're gonna try a knife now. See if it has a different effect. So there's a right there. It's very not that
Like
sharp,
claws.
Still sharper than I think, maybe.
but even that looks very different.
Yeah, very different.
It's not even raising actually.
yeah, it's
With the
not-
opposite of raising, it goes in.
Oh, I made you bleed.
That's fine. So it goes the opposite of.
It goes down.
Yeah, it actually goes inwards. Which, with our own eyes, we saw it raise, strictly just raising upwards. That's weird. It's not like these at all. This one is probably the closest to it, but here's the thing: it's not raising.
And those showed up quick. Hers seemed like it took them a minute to fully
they were being done on camera.
Yeah, it was
Nah,
slow and meticulous, and then they just kept
sometimes it does
progressing.
show up
We
more
see it
after
with our
time,
eyes.
though.
See it getting
Worse.
redder. See the new lines appear.
Because the
And
blood
it's
starts
saying
going to the
raising.
top.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not.
Bizarre.
That's interesting. Right now we're in the middle of trying to copy the exact scratch. Like literally, if someone tried it.
Matt is
So-
using my handy dandy climbing belay knife.
Yep. So 1 second. I'm trying to copy it. See if I can, by memorizing what yours look like, trying to see if I can get the same results. So not as hard type thing. Let's see if what happens here. It's not as straight.
This guy into self-mutilation or something?
So, right now, it's not even raising. I'm trying to copy. And then,
I kind of wonder, though, if it would be better to just use your fingernails to scratch yourself. And then compare that.
it looks so different
Down
though.
something harder.
By trying to copy this, it still looks completely different. It looks, because it's actually drawing blood, and that's still very light. Yours didn't really draw blood, it just raised.
Yeah.
And again,
Like
this is
maybe
not
from
burning.
the inside
It's
out.
So this is about as thin as hers was, wasn't it? But okay, and then see, this is again in motion. So we'll say nails. Most people do it by nails, right? Most people will be doing it by nails if they're trying to fake it.
Yeah.
So this is what it'll look like for nails. It's too thick right now.
Yeah.
It's thick, boxy.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, so next test we have something that's about the same size as a paperclip. It's actually an earring, but it's about the same size as a paperclip. So I want to test with a paperclip. We tried nails, we tried knife, we tried now this. So we'll see what it does. I think it's going to be kind of similar to this one probably. Maybe. It's actually a lot harder to do. Doing that pretty hard. There we go. Yeah, I knew it was going to be about the same as that one. Maybe we need it larger. Yeah, it's the same actually. It's literally the same as this one, and it's not causing the same thing.
No. So marks like that are, damn near impossible to recreate. Impossible as far as we've found.
So right now, this is our test. Fingernail, paperclip.
Fingernail, paperclip, knife.
Tried to do the paperclip again. Didn't really work that well. This was fingernail. Fat. I don't think it's fingernails when it comes to these now.
Huh.
Definitely not fingernails. But these ones are the closest.
Well, I'm gonna
we
stop
can
it right
get,
there.
And it still doesn't.
But that's Devil's Hour Productions, The Prue Case Files, Tony's Haunting, Episode 1, Entity Attack. I don't know what to think of that, to be honest. Because, yeah, he did the cuts on himself and they didn't look the same. The others were raised almost like it was from the inside out rather than the outside in. So I don't know. Let me know what you think of that. I kind of like the channel. He was a little bit dramatic at the very beginning there when he was just talking to the camera. Like, you know, this is so-and-so from Devil's Hour Productions. Just maybe he's, I don't know, taking tips from some of those ghost hunting channels or something like that. Try to make it more exciting, which is fine. I like the channel. I think I'm going to subscribe to it. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. Now, how about a joke? I quit my job at the helium gas factory the other day. I refuse to be spoken to in that tone. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Mean Gene, all that fun stuff. And if you like this video, tell all your friends, leave a comment down below. And if you didn't like it, then just shut up. And I will see you next time.